Hi, can you tell me, can you see me?
Okay. Oh, good.
Yeah? Okay, great. Okay, let's start then. Right. Okay, so as I said, just relax, try to enjoy the presentation and look how I present, okay? Good afternoon, everyone. It's lovely to see you here today. My name is Duncan Stevenson, and I'd like to take a little of your time to speak about a special festival that happens here in Japan. Can anyone tell me, what is the date today? What is the date today? 7th of July. Oh, 7th of the 7th month. Wow. Well, the 7th day of the 7th month is a special day. Can anybody tell me why? Why is it a special day today? Well done, yes, good job. Tanabata, yes. Now, can anybody tell me how can we use maybe an English name for Tanabata?
Hint.
Well, what is the Tanabata story about? Something in the sky? Yeah, it's about Milky Way. Milky Way, there are many stars, yes. So another name, or the English name for Tanabata is the Star Festival. The Tanabata, as you know, the Star Festival. And it is this festival that I'd like to talk to you about today. Tanabata is celebrated throughout Japan, but what does the festival celebrate? How did it begin? And how is it celebrated in modern times? Well, let's begin by going back to the original story of Tanabata. In summer, you can see two bright stars either side of the Milky Way. The stars are named Vega and Altair. These are the names of the two stars. And on one evening, the two stars appear to move closer together. This special event in the night sky inspired an old Chinese legend and is the reason why it's known as the Star Festival in English. Our story begins with a young girl called Orihime, who is represented by Vega. Orihime's job was to weave clothes for the gods on a special machine called a Tanabata. It is believed by some people that the word Tanabata comes from the name of this weaving machine. Her father, Tente, the god of the sky, was worried because his daughter did nothing but weave clothes all day, every day. He decided that it would be a good idea if he introduced her to a man. He chose a young man named Hikoboshi, represented by the star Altair. Hikoboshi was a hard-working cattle herder or caretaker of cows who lived on the other side of the Amanogawa River. Amanogawa is Milky Way in English. When Orihime met Hikoboshi, it was love at first sight, and they spent all their time together. They spent so much time together, they stopped doing their jobs. And as a result, the cows became sick and the god's clothes became old and worn out. This made everybody very angry, including Tente, and he banned the young lovers from meeting each other anymore. Tete took his daughter back to the other side of the Milky Way and told her to start working again. But the two lovers were so upset at being forced apart, they could not work at all. All they could do was stare across the Amanogawa River, or the Milky Way, and think about how much they missed each other. Seeing his daughter so sad and distressed, Tente decided to allow Orihime and Hikoboshi to meet, but only on one day of the year, the 7th day of the 7th month, the 7th of July, and only if they worked hard throughout the year. Knowing this, the young lovers worked as hard as they did before, so they could meet each other on this one day of the year. However, even if they worked hard all year, sometimes it was not possible for them to meet. And this is where the tradition of people making wishes began. The origins of Tanabata. So traditionally, in olden times, people would wish for clear skies and no rain on the 7th of July, so the two lovers could meet. If it rained on the day, the water level of the river would rise too high and the couple would not be able to meet. People made these wishes by writing them on a piece of paper called a tanzaku and hanging it on the branches of a bamboo tree. Like this. Tanabata actually originated from the festival to ask for skills. Or Kikoden in Japanese, which is another name for the Shishi festival, which is the original Chinese festival. As well as wishing for clear skies and no rain, girls often wished for better sewing skills, and boys wished for better handwriting or calligraphy skills. What about any skills you would ask for? Would you wish for any better skills? Anybody wish for better English skills? Good. Okay, the festival was imported to Japan by the Empress Koken in the year 755. A long time ago, and was adopted by the Kyoto Imperial Palace during the Heian period. The festival became popular with public in the early Edo period, when it mixed with the various Obon traditions and developed into the modern Tanabata festival. The modern Tanabata celebrations are different in each area of Japan, with the city of Sendai hosting the biggest celebrations of all. During the Tanabata festival, Sendai welcomes 2 million visitors. Over 2 million. Or plus over 2 million visitors. And the people visit Sendai to see the beautiful paper decorations displayed throughout the city, including the kusudama, or decorative balls that are unique to Sendai's celebrations. You can see some here. Also, people enjoy the fireworks. Do you know if the Tanabata is celebrated in any other countries in the world? How about my country? UK? No Tanabata in UK. Anywhere else?
Chinese.
Ah, they have their own, the Shishi festival, yes. Actually, there is another country. Tanabata is celebrated in Sao Paulo, in Brazil. Sao Paulo has the biggest Japanese population outside of Japan, so it's not surprising that they also celebrate Tanabata. Also, Tokyo Disneyland celebrates Tanabata, with Mickey and Minnie representing the young lovers. Nowadays, people don't tend to wish for good weather or skills, but instead write their own personal wishes on the Tanzaku paper, usually wishing for something good to happen to them or their friends or family. Have you made any wishes for Tanabata this year? Well, I have made a wish. Do you want to see it? Yes? This is my wish for this year's Tanabata. I hope it comes true. I hope you've enjoyed learning about the story of Tanabata in English. Thank you for listening. Do you have any questions?
How do you investigate about this this Tanabata ceremony or festival?
I did some research on the internet, yeah. So I found most of the information on the internet, yeah. But it was interesting. I knew some myself, basic story, but details I researched. Any other questions? Yes.
When you were in England, you know this festival?
No, I didn't. I first learnt about Tanabata when I came to Japan. I don't think it's so well known in the UK. Okay, well, thank you again for listening, and I hope that all of yours and my Tanabata wishes come true. Thank you very much. Thank you.